Hi folks, and welcome back to Math with Captain Rod. Making this video here to be kind of an introductory video on solving inequalities that have absolute values in them. So we're going to look at a couple very, very short, simple examples here. Example 1, absolute value of x less than 3. So first of all, let's talk about some numbers that solve this. If we put 1 in, absolute value 1 is less than 3, that solves it. 2 solves it. Negative 1, absolute value is 1, that's less than 3, that solves it. Negative 2 solves it. Negative 4, however, does not solve this thing because the absolute value of negative 4 is 4, and that's not less than 3. So you notice our solution here basically it's starting at 3. Open circle because there's no equality here. And we kind of look over on the right. 2 solves this, 2.9 solves it, 3 doesn't because of the lack of equality here. 3.1 does not solve it because absolute value 3.1 is not less than 3. So our solution set on a number line is looking like this. It's all the values between minus 3 and 3. In interval notation, it looks like this. From minus 3 to 3, soft brackets because we're not including the minus 3 or the 3. So you notice we're getting this kind of bound region here that solves this inequality. All right, we're going to take a look at the example on the right, example number 2, where the absolute value of x is greater than 3. And let's talk about numbers that solve this thing. So like 0 is halfway between these guys, right? 0 is not greater than 3. That does not solve this. 1 doesn't solve it. 2 doesn't solve it. Negative 1 doesn't solve it. Negative 2 doesn't solve it. All right, so these values bound here just don't work. Now, if we go over to the right here, like 4, absolute value of 4 is greater than 3. Everything over here solves this. So open circle again because no equality, arrow to the right. Over here now, negative 4 solves this because the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. That is greater than 3. And in fact, everything to the left of that number also solves it. So open circle at negative 3, arrow to the left. Now, in interval notation, there's actually 2 sets here now. We have a set basically from negative infinity on the left all the way to 3. And there it is. There's the interval for it. Then we have another set from 3 to plus infinity, which I've written here. And anything in either set solves this inequality. So we put this symbol between these, and this symbol reads OR. So the solution written in interval notation is the set from minus 3 to infinity. I'm sorry, from infinity to minus 3, really, not including the minus 3, or the set from 3 to plus infinity. And that's how these things are typically solved. So this was just meant to be an introductory video. I'll make a bit more complicated examples on the next set. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.